guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today we are going to be doing some short, beginner-friendly summer polygel nails. I really wanted to do this cute glittery pink set that I feel like could be perfect for the summertime, but honestly it could be for any time as well. So here's the design that we're doing today. I perfectly had that similar type of glitter. I thought it would be a more simple design that everyone could try and easier for beginners as well. So for the polygels, I have these three glitter polygels. We're for sure going to be using this dream blue color, but I don't really know for the other glitter polygels yet. Then we're going to need a nude polygel, and then also some white gel polish, some aura gradient powder. I got this from Shein, and we need the color pink, but I'm just going to mix the red and the white. And then you also need a fluffy brush that you can blend the colors with, but you could use eyeshadow and you can use a makeup brush for this. And then we're also going to use some rhinestone glue for 3D nail art. And then there is a 3D flower on the nails, but I thought to make it simpler, we would use a nail charm. I just have this one right here. I actually had to DIY this one because it was originally purple and it just didn't really fit with our set. So I shaved off the back and then used some of the glitter polygel to make it glittery and then painted on a hot pink back. And I feel like it's a good color to fit with the set now. I know the glitter polygel is kind of purple, but the purple that the flower charm was, it was just like too lavender color, so it just didn't fit. But that's pretty much all we're going to need, so let's just get right into this nail set. So here are my natural nails. You know, they're all right. I think they just need a little bit of nail prep. So I'm just gonna start with a cuticle pusher and push back the cuticles. Now I'm just going to trim off the excess dead skin. I'm really excited to do some short nails. We really haven't done any recently. Okay, and now I'm going to use a fine grit sanding band and I'm just going to file over the surface of the nails. And I'm going to try and file more around the cuticle area to get any of that dead skin that might be stuck on the nails. And I'm going to put this on the lowest speed. Okay, and now I'm going to trim down the nails because my middle finger is much shorter than the rest. Okay, now I'm going to put on a peel off base coat. I'm just gonna use this Jello one. I'm only doing this because I'm gonna take off these nails a little bit after I wear them. So I just wanna easily be able to pop them off. But if you want your nails to last, then don't put a peel off base coat on, obviously. The next step would be to glue on the nail tips and then put on a primer and dehydrator. Okay, now we're gonna get gluing on the nail tips. These are the wrong ones. These are duck nail tips. I have so many bags of this nail tip that I don't know which one has all of the correct numbers. Okay, now I just have my UV flashlight and I'm gonna attach it to the stand here. And then I'm gonna take some base coat and then use this to cure on the nail tips. Okay, so the tips are glued on. Now we're gonna trim them down. I want these to be pretty short. Probably like that. I think that's good. Now let's shape up these nail tips a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to remove the shine from the nail tips. I'm just going to use my hand file to make it a little easier. And I also just like to blend the nail tip in with the natural nail a little bit. I don't do it too much because I have the peel off base coat there and I don't really want to file the peel off base coat, but I think that's a really good thing to do though if you're doing your nails properly. Okay, now let's add on a layer of base coat to all the nails. Let's get into the polygel application now. So for the first polygel, I'm gonna use this Dream Purple from Savvyland. I'm sure it came in a kit. I'll try my best to find it so I can link it in the description, but it's mostly clear with some purple glitters in it, and that's kind of what we want for these nails. They're mostly clear with just glitter. This is running low. That bottle is basically empty. So this Savvyland polygel is very sticky and runny. I think we'll probably just do a thin layer of it maybe, because we'll still have to go over it with a little bit of that purple glitter in the middle. So yeah, I think we're gonna do a thin layer so that we can use this excess on the other nail, and then we'll just encapsulate it in clear to give it the thickness. So since we're just doing a thin layer of this, I'm just smoothing it out, making sure that I push the polygel up to the cuticle area, and then making sure not to get any on the skin. And then I just spread it out to the sides until it's covering the whole nail. And then that's when I can really start to smooth it out. I really like these clear polygels that have these really tiny glitters in it. I wish I could find more. I tried looking for some, I just couldn't find any. So maybe if any of you guys know any glittery clear type of polygels like these, let me know, because honestly these just might be my favorite type of polygels. Okay, so once we have that glitter layer done, I'm gonna cure them. Okay, now I'm going to use this color called Dream Blue, also from Savvyland. It's not blue though, it's purple, so I don't really get the names sometimes. We're just gonna take a little bit of this and focus it more on the center of the nail, so it's kind of like an aura, but we're just using the polygel, but also like not that serious, you know? So I'm just gonna make this really thin around the edges, kind of just keeping most of the polygel in the center so that way I could make the edges blended out a bit more, and then also not really covering the whole nail with that. So I definitely have too much, so I'm gonna try and drag a little bit off. I'm just gonna drag it off the tip of the nail and then try and take a little bit more of this off of the edge. Okay, I feel like that's actually really nice. Sometimes you just have to look at it from afar before you really know if it's looking good, because I'm like, this isn't looking right, but no, I think it's okay actually. Okay, now let's do the other nail. I think this might be a little bit too much. Probably put less when you first put this second layer on. I'm gonna scrape this off now because I think scraping it off is a little bit cleaner than scraping it off from the tip, because then you have to like clean up the tip part. Okay, I really like that. I'm really happy with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure those. Okay, now we're going to need some clear polygel. Just gonna use this one because it's the one I have laying around. This is from this brand. And this nail just needs a really small encapsulation just to give it a little bit better structure, and so that we don't really file away too much of the purple glitter. They blend in pretty well, so I'm sure it wouldn't be too noticeable, but just to be extra safe. And also the nails do need a little more thickness. So I kind of forgot about the thumbnail. I think I'm gonna make it glittery as well. So let me do that. Okay, so once all the glitter nails are done, now I'm going to use this nude polygel from Macart. And I'm gonna put this on my middle finger and my pinky nail because we're gonna do French tips on these nails, so I just need a nude base. But I'm also gonna go over it with the glitter polygel, I think, as well. I seen that the nude color had a little bit of glitter in it. I think I'm just gonna use the glitter polygel to do that. How the nails are looking after all the polygel's on. I wiped them all down so they have no sticky layer on them anymore. And now we're just going to get reshaping these nails. So I just have my Macart dust collector and a hand file. And yeah, let's just get reshaping. I'm gonna try my best not to file these too much because I don't want to file off any glitter. Like on these nude nails, I just put the glitter on top of it. I didn't encapsulate it. I'm gonna try and be gentle. Okay, so now we're done shaping. Next, I'm going to draw on these French tips. So the two pink nails are gonna have French tips on them. I'm just gonna use some white gel polish. And then using a nail art brush, I'm just going to draw them on. I start with a guideline of how deep I want the French tip to be. And then I just kind of connect the sides to that guideline. And then once I have the outline, I just fill in the rest of the nail. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the pinky nail. Okay, now I'm just gonna quickly do the white line art on the glitter nails just to get it over with. Okay, so I did the white nail art, and now I'm going to paint on some matte top coat onto the French tip nails. But actually first, always wipe down your nail art from the sticky layer or else it will bleed into the matte top coat. And this is for the gradient with the eyeshadow that we're gonna do. And for the powders to stick, it needs a matte top coat. Okay, so once the matte top coat is cured, I'm gonna use these eyeshadow or nail pigments, whatever you want to call it. Since this doesn't have pink, I'm just gonna mix the red and the white, but mostly red because if it has a white background, it just kind of makes it pink. I'm just gonna keep this in the center of the French tip. I think I might mix in a little bit of purple. And I'm just gonna tap this on the nail to slowly blend it out. Okay, so once we did the aura, honestly, the final... Oh, actually, I forgot the thumbnail. Hang on, let me quickly do the thumbnail. I forgot about her. I'm just gonna do the same white nail art on it that I did on the other nails. So the final things we have to do are the 3D nail art and the flower charm. So I found this one instead. I don't know if we want to do that one because I feel like this set is actually more purple and the hot pink flower is just a bit too hot pink. It is cute though. Hopefully I could use that in another set. And then here, you know, I'll just show you the purple flower that I keep talking about. It's just a bit too light. It just doesn't really fit. So honestly, for the flower nail, it's supposed to have like a 3D flower on it. I think I'm just gonna do this butterfly instead. I feel like it fits and it's cute and it's easier than a 3D flower. So I'm just gonna adhere that right now. I'm gonna use some rhinestone glue. That's cured on, we're gonna do the rest of the 3D nail art. So I'm gonna use some rhinestone glue. Take my nail art brush, and the pinky nail is gonna have these lines that go inwards towards the center of the nail. So that is not good, I fear. Unfortunately, we have to wipe it off, and then that means we're gonna have to wipe off the aura nail art. I should have put a top coat layer over it to protect it, but I didn't. Okay, let's redo the aura nail art. Okay, to be safe, I'm gonna put on a layer of top coat. Okay, now I'm gonna try again and do the 3D nail art. Okay, this is good. I'm just gonna put another layer over it to make it thicker. Okay, and now on the glitter nails, they have just little droplets of the rhinestone glue. So I'm just gonna get a glob on my brush, try and make it go at the tip of the brush, and then just put these around the nail. So I'm kind of looking at it. I feel like this middle finger needs a little more. I wanted to add these pink flowers. And I think I want to add some of these silver beads. I'm going to put some rhinestone glue first, obviously, to stick these down. I feel like the nail looks a bit empty without that. Okay, everything is done now. Now we're gonna finish these off with some top coat. I'm just gonna top coat over everything. Not really this big charm, just gonna try and top coat around it. Okay, now let's add on some cuticle oil. And here are how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. Okay, so actually these nails are so cute. Like, I'll be honest, when I was doing them, when it was just like the glitter nails and the French tip nails, it was just looking a bit odd because it was like such a pattern, you know, from glitter to French tip. It was just looking a bit weird to me, but wow. But after all the decorations are on and the nail art, like, this looks so cute. I actually really love these. I think the aura gradient part on the French tips really just ties the French tip nails into the nail set. It like makes it match the purple glitter a bit more. I know this nail was supposed to be like a 3D flower. I had originally wanted to do a flower charm, but none of my flower charms was like the right colors. So I ended up with this butterfly charm and then added these little pink flower charms on there, and I actually think that like works out really good. I feel like it fits, it matches. And then pinky nail, honestly, I would suggest always put a base layer of top coat under your 3D nail art. If you have like a design under there like aura that might get wiped away, definitely put a protective layer on there. Learn from my mistakes. Sometimes I'm just a little lazy to put that protective layer on, but clearly, as you've seen, I had to redo the whole aura, so it was just better that I put a layer of top coat first before I did it. The glitter nails, so cute. I really love this white nail art. What is this white nail art called? It's these like swooped lines with the dots. Anyone know what specifically that nail art is? Because I do it a lot and I really like it. And then those just have some 3D droplets on there. And then the thumbnail is another glitter nail as well. I'm really happy with this set. I'm so excited to just wear these for a couple days. And it's like, sometimes I just really enjoy having short nails on. I just feel like I can do everything. So it might look like there's a lot going on, but this set was actually really simple to do. I feel like the short length really helped with how quickly I was able to do this set. Honestly, I can't tell you how long it took. I actually don't remember. But honestly, beginners, just take this nail set step by step and it's actually really simple to do. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!